Hi, I'm Eric Peterson, and today I'd like to talk to you about vaccinations. So you might not have heard, but in December of 2014, there was actually a measles outbreak near Disneyland. We're not sure how it happened, but the theory is that a foreign tourist visiting Disneyland brought the illness into the population. California at the time had very lax inoculation standards. You could get a personal exemption for your child for just about any reason. It didn't have to have a medical basis behind it. This let the illness spread very rapidly. All in all, there were about 160 people who were reportedly sick with measles because of it. To put that in perspective, that's basically the amount of people that contract measles in the United States over an entire year. Illnesses like that and smallpox, a host of others, have been held in check by vaccinations. But due to a misunderstanding of the benefits and drawbacks of vaccinations, which has been promulgated in part by mass media, it has led to a decrease in the number of children getting vaccinated. And this in turn has led to potential outbreaks like the one we saw in 2014. The most common reason for people not getting vaccinated for a personal exemption is a hypothesized link to autism or other childhood development disorders. This link was popularized as an urban legend, but it has since been scientifically disproven several times. However, it still remains in the public psyche, and because there's very few states with a firm vaccination policy, parents can exempt their children. However, not every child can get vaccinated. Some children have legitimate medical issues which prevent them from getting vaccinated and might even endanger their lives. These children rely on what's called herd immunity. That's basically crowdsourcing the vaccination. By having everyone else get vaccinated, it protects the people who cannot get vaccinated for medical reasons, or unmedical reasons, depending on the circumstance. However, if not enough people are vaccinated, it creates a breeding ground potential for the illnesses to spread. For measles, for instance, the number of people who have to get vaccinated to create effective herd immunity is about 90 to 95%. That's not a lot of room for error. Additionally, the FDA has very strict requirements for vaccinations. They're tested very thoroughly, and studies over the years have disproven any link between autism or other child development disorders. However, mass media, as I mentioned earlier, and some celebrities, unfortunately, promulgate that false belief. It's not false out of malice, but it is still wrong, and it does endanger lives. By utilizing herd immunity, it protects not only your child, but everyone as a whole. Imagine if you decide not to vaccinate your child, and it causes the child down the block who has a medical reason that they can't get vaccinated to get sick. I don't know what I would do. I wouldn't be able to live with myself. And because of the ability for some of these illnesses to spread, it's not only the child down the block, it's dozens, hundreds, thousands of potential people that can be affected. Therefore, being prompt and responsible with your vaccinations not only benefits them, but it benefits the community as a whole. Vaccinations have proven medical benefits, and the most popular criticism that I mentioned earlier, the link to autism, has been disproven. Things like polio, smallpox, they used to be very common diseases. Franklin Delano Roosevelt, our president during World War II, he was famously crippled due to polio. And now, in the United States of America, it's basically been wiped out. However, by vaccinating our children, we can keep it that way. Thank you for your time. Have a good day. Remember, vaccinate your children.